to the Taurus Moons is I gotta give y'all much respect, because I feel like I mentioned it earlier, but y'all really let yourselves grow at your own pace and without really getting caught up in the ideas of like, this is how it should be. You know, like I really admire that you aren't afraid to walk to the beat of your own drum, and I feel like y'all's stubborn nature actually works in your favor in this instance, because it gives you a confidence to like say what you like and what you dislike to people with like ease. What's good, y'all? Welcome to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Cause you know we charming.
And we dangerous.
And we charming.
And we dangerous. And we dangerous. Welcome back, people. Yes, welcome back. We're happy to be here, and today we're talking about Taurus Moon. So if you have a Taurus Moon, you love a Taurus Moon, you know a Taurus Moon, this video is for you. So let's get into it. First thoughts, feelings.
First up, I want everyone to know that the moon is actually exalted in Taurus. Basically, it loves being in the sign of Taurus. That's where the moon's energy feels very, very comfortable. So if you are lucky enough to have this placement, you should applaud yourself. I actually have a sidereal Taurus moon, so this one's for me. But my first point, I want everyone to know that, you know, creating a sense of safety and comfort is a top priority for this particular moon placement. Taurians are known to love luxury, obviously, and this moon placement is no different. Their physical surroundings are very much connected heavily with their emotions. So they have no problem indulging and spending money in order to maintain their sense of comfort.
Yes.
Whether it's through delicious meals, massages, unwinding after, you know, a long day and a long bath, or a big glass of wine.
Yes.
Taurus moons invented self-care.
Yes, yes. Comfort is king for Taurus moons.
Yeah.
I feel like they seek comfort and stability in all aspects of their life.
Yeah.
And they feel most comfortable when they're surrounded by the people, the things, and like doing their routines that they love most.
Right.
And like I said, comfort is king to
Right.
them. And I really feel like they get stimulated by the thought of being like cozy and comfortable, or like being in a cozy and comfortable environment. You know, like that is what they are seeking in all aspects of life. And I feel like they're also never in a rush when they're indulging in this comfort, which is also something I really appreciate. So like ideally people in their lives aren't rushing them, work isn't rushing them, because they don't really do so well with constraints. They want to go at their own pace, because again, that's what's comfortable to them.
Right.
And they do usually move at their own pace, because they are also very strong-willed and minded people.
Right.
You know?
You know Taurus energy.
Exactly.
You know,
Come
we don't
on.
gotta explain it to you.
Right.
I also feel like Taurus moons deal with emotions with the utmost ease and patience. They understand that slow and steady wins the race, meaning they'll allow life to happen while keeping their calm composure and inner peace, which is why it's such a good moon placement.
Yeah.
Like, emotions take over, and like we usually make the worst decisions when we let our emotions control our life.
Yeah.
And Taurus moons are really good at just keeping calm, cool, and collected through the ups and downs. And you know, they're one of the most sensual, if not the most sensual moon sign of the zodiac. They love to express themselves to their lovers and friends and want to do everything to help you feel at ease.
Yeah.
Creating a safe space for you and your feelings is their top priority. And they're able to do that because they have their own sense of emotional safety. And that's rarely compromised, you know? They need to feel safe. And when you're able to do that for yourself, you're able to create that for other people that are around you as well, which is why people love being around them. And you know, since they're ruled by fixed earth, they are very stable and reliable, which again makes them a really good partner, a really good friend. So you know you can go to them about anything without feeling like you're being judged for your emotions.
Yeah.
You know, they're like a rock. They're there. You just throw shit at them, they're taking it.
Exactly. They're so grounded. They do a very good job of making that safe space for you. And like I said in my first point, you know, like comfort is king to them. So they try and make you feel comfortable in situations as well when they really love you and fuck with you. You know, it may take a while in the beginning to like win them over, but once they decide on you, you are a part of their family forever.
Right.
So another thing I feel I need to speak on for Taurus moons is I feel like they need money in the bank to feel secure, which is why you see a lot of Taurus moons very dedicated to their jobs. They are motivated by financial security as well. So they're always like reliable and very hardworking. And Taurus will find a way to live comfortably. You know, like I feel like they also are known to sometimes have a lazy gene, and that's why I say that they are dedicated to work, because they see it as a need for their financial stability. You know what I mean? Because otherwise they would rather just be at home chilling in their comfortable space. You know? And I've also seen some Taurus moons like stay at their jobs for a really long time because they value that loyalty and commitment in a workplace as well. So they love it in work, they love it in their relationships, they love it in their friendships and family as well. So like if you can prove that you are stable and committed to them, you will get everything. Yeah,
they'll be there forever. They're like the type to have started at a job 18 and they're retiring at that same company.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
If it ain't broke, there's no need to fix it.
Yeah.
You know?
And like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, they have a financial need for security, but they also have an emotional need for security as well. So like, make sure that you are showing commitment to them, otherwise they aren't going to pour into you as well.
Absolutely. You know, Taurus moons are super loyal and quite protective of themselves and their loved ones. If they feel like you're putting them in any sort of like danger, putting their friends in any sort of danger, they will show you a very different side than their usual laid back attitude and demeanor. You know, the bull can easily show out and show you what it's made of. So beware of that. Just because they're like calm, cool, and collected doesn't mean they can't be pushed.
They can take it there.
Exactly. And usually the people that tend to be calm for a majority of time, when they do have that moment where they release, it's a very, very scary moment.
Yeah, it's a big release.
So beware of that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, not all placements are perfect. So just to talk about some of their negative qualities, I feel like this moon sign can be very, very possessive and stubborn when it comes to their routine and those around them.
Yeah.
You know, they may try to control their loved ones in order to feel more safe in the relationship.
Yeah.
So like if they feel like maybe you're evolving, but to them you're changing, they will feel like, you know, the connection's not there anymore, and why are you all of a sudden switching up? And it's like, people have to grow and evolve, and with that comes change. Just because you, Taurus, don't like change doesn't mean that people that are around you aren't going to go through it.
Right.
And if that makes you feel, you know, unsafe, then you need to deal with your own things. You know what I mean? Like, people can't stay the same for you to feel comfortable.
Yeah, 100%. And you shouldn't be staying the same either. You know what I mean? Like, one of my actual big pieces of advice to y'all and where you really need to grow is in this. You know, don't be so resistant to change, especially when it comes to your routines or new ideas or just your way of life in general. You know, like, y'all are known to be very inflexible, and I feel like a way for you to maybe get around this in a way that's still kind of controlled is to set goals, you know, and be specific about how you want to grow, you know, and then you can make steps that are in your controlled way to get there. But you're still challenging yourself as well. You know, because you can't allow this to be a reason for you not to grow and change and evolve in life, you know?
Absolutely.
Because like y'all be using it as an excuse to like stay in one spot, and that's just not cute. I gotta be real. It's not cute. You know?
I mean, new energy is always good to have, you know? That's how you have like those breakthrough moments, is when you try something out of the box, out of the ordinary, have a different routine. You're like, oh shit, like this is so much better than I thought it would be. But you have to be willing to do that.
Like what's beyond your comfort zone, Taurus? You know, like amazing things can happen if you're willing to step outside of that little box. One other negative I feel I must speak on for Taurus moons. I'm happy you talked about their stubbornness and possessiveness. One other thing I feel like I need to talk about is like sometimes y'all's materialistic ways. I feel like you can really hold on to items and things and like making money and make that your whole like identity. And I just want to remind y'all that you can't take any of that with you outside of this life. So make sure you don't put all of your value in that, you know, like don't be a slave to capitalism because I feel like that's basically what it is. And I feel Taurian placements can be known to be hoarders. That again kind of goes into this materialistic idea and mindset that they have sometimes, and it can hold you back. Like not everything is about money or items, you know?
And also, like, I feel like to move around freely, you need to have less things.
Yes,
like that's something that I really learned as a Taurus moon. Like I thought I needed all these things to feel good about myself, and then I have these moments, or I had these moments, I'm better at it now, where I'm like, oh, like I hate how much shit I have.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel free.
Yeah.
You know, and it can really be debilitating. So be honest with yourself of why you want to get something. And best advice I heard from my sister is get good quality things so you don't have to replace them as often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you get all this cheap shit, like cute, you can only wear it twice, or the bag, it's already, you know what I mean? It's already fucking ripping.
Right.
Like spend your money on high quality things and then you won't need as much things.
Yes.
You know? And I think energetically you just feel freer when you have less clutter around you.
Yeah.
So you need to be aware of how much you're getting in order to feel emotionally fulfilled.
Yeah.
I'm all about having luxe experiences and shopping sprees here and there, but at the end of the day, you need to feel internally okay. Like if you're getting sad and you're spending all your money, that's not healthy. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Every time you're sad, you're spending money, that's not healthy. Once in a while you're sad, you need to go on a shopping spree, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if that is your process, you're like, I feel emotions I don't like, so I'm gonna go spend money, that's where it's a problem.
Yeah, for sure. And I just want you guys to find a better balance between, you know, making money, saving money, and treating yourself. Because it can be hard to balance between the three, and you being a Venusian, like, you need that stuff, you know? So I'm not saying don't do it, but find a better balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the last thing I want to say to the Taurus Moons is I gotta give y'all much respect, because I feel like, I mentioned it earlier, but y'all really let yourselves grow at your own pace. And without really getting caught up in the ideas of like, this is how it should be. You know, like I really admire that you aren't afraid to walk to the beat of your own drum. And I feel like y'all's stubborn nature actually works in your favor in this instance, because it gives you a confidence to like say what you like and what you dislike to people with like ease, I feel like. And that's something that I really like about y'all and respect about y'all. And I think it's really great that y'all stick to your values. Just remember the other thing I said, that, you know, you are allowed to change.
All right, lovely people. Thank you for kicking up with your girls while we talk about Taurus moons. If you're a Taurus moon, did you agree with any of our points? What are you working on? Are you stubborn?
Right.
We want to hear it all. We're going to post our socials somewhere over here. We love y'all so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.